Good day, viewers. Welcome to yet another edition of On Our Lens by TROVE Online Media. I'm your host, Shukurah Oniyor. With me here is
Mr. Ishola Omotosho Abdulwafi Alao. I'm the General Secretary of the Kwara State Muslim Youth.
okay. What gave birth to Kwara State Muslim Youth in Nigeria or in Kwara State?
Okay, actually, we can trace the history of Kwara State Muslim Youth to 2019.
Okay.
There was an organization established by like 5 people. So the organization happened to be the philanthropic organization under the umbrella of Sheikh Abdulsalam Islamic Dawah Foundation. So at that time, we 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 used to visit different places, collecting charities for the people, most especially during the Ramadan
Period.
festival. So we used to visit people, collect charities, and we distributed to the people who are less privileged. So as from that time, we are growing gradually, and we are receiving different members from the across the state. Can I continue? So across the state, that is how the organization started growing to the level of renaming the organization to the Kwara State Muslim Youth. So actually, this conference we had last Sunday happened to be the general public conference in the history of the organization. If I could summarize my points, the starting point of the Kwara State Muslim Youth started with the initiative of the Sheikh Abdulsalam Islamic Dawah Foundation.
So it's not like the organization has been existing in one part of the country before. It's just your own thinking and
No, it's not my own thinking. As I said initially, so there are group of people that established the organization. It was not Kwara State Muslim Youth before.
Okay.
It was a Dawah Foundation
Okay.
that used to help people, visiting people, collecting charities, visiting hospitals, and redistributing the items collected from the people. Most especially, we used to anchor the program on the Sobi FM at every Ramadan period. So this is how we started publicizing the organization.
Does it exist only in Kwara State or
Yes, we can see the name. We see that the name was tagged Kwara State.
like what I'm asking is maybe Osun State youth, Muslim youth, does they have their own on that kind of association too in other states?
No.
Okay, it's only in Kwara State.
Yes.
Okay. So what's the benefit and the contribution of the association to Islam society and the member?
We know that Islam is built on different pillars and principles. So one of those pillars is that is helping the people under the platform or aspects of the zakat. You know that thing. So what is the purpose of establishing the principle of zakat by Islam? Is to what? Is to redistribute the wealth among the people. That is Islamic purpose of that organization. 2, for the society to enlighten the people about the social vices, what is abnormal of evils among the people within the society based on the Islamic principle or doctrination.
Okay.
So to the members of the society, I don't think it was established for the benefit of any members, just for the public.
Okay.
Yes.
So who are your target audience? Like who are the target member? Or how will I put the question for you to understand? Who are those you are bringing? Because I'm from Ilorin, I'm from Kwara State,
Okay.
and I don't know about the association not until when you do your annual meeting or the program you did last Saturday. Who are those you are aspiring to join hands with in the association?
Are you trying to say the conference we had on Sunday, or
who are the member of the association? Like
that is Kwara Youth.
Anybody can just come.
Anybody can just come and join. That's just it.
Okay, thank you. On January 1st, your association organized a program named Peaceful Electoral Process and Fulfillment of Campaign Promises. What was the motive behind it?
As you all know that the general election is far approaching.
Yes.
So, and one of the problems we used to have whenever the election is coming like this is the violence. They usually claim the life of people and the properties. So that is why the conference is highly timely because it's targeting at what is on ground, most especially as it's related to the political atmosphere of the country. So we just held the conference in order to call the attention of our politicians on what is needed of them to do based on the Islamic principle. So that is it. You can see from the topic, the peaceful electoral process and fulfillment of the campaign promises. What is electoral process? That is what the method that normally led to what to choice of candidates. In choosing a candidate, different political parties will be doing their campaigns, canvassing people, rubbing their mind with different kind of people within the society. As you know, people can just use any method to canvass or to convince the people. So in order to shape that process, that is why we had that conference on Sunday, in order to shape or to curb anything that may lead to violence or crisis in Kwara State in general. Now, and also, we are also advising them, preaching in Islamic way to them that this what you should be able to abide or deliver the manifestos that you have been putting in place to canvass people to vote for you based on the Islamic doctrine, so and tenets. That is
So were
it.
you able to like canvass the politician, the candidate, most
Okay.
especially to the program?
Yes, although not all of them present on the day, but we have some of the representatives that were present on the day.
Okay, like different candidates from different
Yes,
parties.
from different parties across the states. So they are representatives. So
Okay.
like we have the people represented the look Shagaya, the Solly Mustafa, even the governor, and from the other party PDP too. So we also, even those that were not available on that day, so they sent their representatives. They have the letter that they sent to us that these are the reason that they did not make it to come on that day. So in short, we called all political parties.
And I'm sorry to say, I hope the association is not sponsored by any
No,
politician
no,
or
no,
anything.
not at all, not at all.
So, what lesson do you want the masses to gain from the topic?
Mm, um, we just want the people to know that um, the making the promise by any aspirant or the candidates of the political parties is a promise to Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Taala that
Okay.
whatever you are doing or the promise you are making, Allah is witnessing it. And if you refuse to fulfill the promise, God will ask you on the day of judgment that this is what they entrusted you to do in the heart. I did not fulfill it. So there is a reward for everything that you did. So that is the main objective of that is the lesson we want people to gain from it. And also to preach to them that Allah is in control of everything. At any particular of delivering a good gesture, Allah have the way uh of um of
Reward.
rewarding any act. So those are the lessons we want them to. You can see on that day we see different afars from Ilorin. So
Okay.
they came to preach. We have the professors from Alikman University, from Islamic Studies Department. We have our Dr. Sanusi Afiaji. He's an eminent professor of Doctor of Islamic Studies at Alikman University. We have
Okay.
Professor LF Oladimeji too. They came to deliver the lecture based on the Islamic principles. So,
Okay.
and I hope people learned from what they preach.
Okay.
So,
With the way people turned up that day, how did you see Kwara State Muslim youth in the nearest future?
I was even amazed about the turnout of the people. That turnout shows that the youth are ready, that they are ready to because not all the youths have joined the association. We are still canvassing people to come and join. So we traveled to
I'm even yet
different
to join.
we traveled to different part of the local government of the state. So
Okay.
you can see the Emir of Shonga there too. So
Okay.
we went to him, we explained. So we went to different institutions to come and join. So some of them have started joining. So now you can see that as they came, it's like people are very, very interested in in that association. We have been receiving calls since that day. So showing that people are very interested. So that's just it.
And I hope with time it will not be hijacked by any party or anything, or the mission and the motive of the organization will not be political minded or political oriented. Let me put it that.
No, not at all. So we see that from the way we invited people, you see the people we invited, we have our fast among them, we have the emirs, our emirs, they are our traditional rulers that are there to protect the custom of their society. So they are not the symbol of political parties. So although we invited the political candidates and all of them too, we also invited different the youth from traditional Ileke from Ilorin. So those signs are enough to show that that organization can never be hijacked by any political figure.
Okay. So please, what advice can you give to all Muslim candidates in Kwara State?
What I can only say is that they should play their games with the fear of God. That if they used to do that, God is watching. And in every position, every one of them is pursuing now. We have people that have ended those positions in the past. So my point of view is just that they should do good something when they get the power, so that they will write history and their history will become an engravement in the history of human being. So if they refuse to do what is necessary or what is expected of them, so it's left to them, and God is in control. So with that short word that I just mentioned, I hope anybody that is with the knowledge of Islamic orientation, we pick one or two things from it and we abide by it.
Thank you so much, sir, for having us. We so much appreciate your time and all.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. See, Jazakumullah khairan, sir.
Thank you.
Till next time, I still remain your host, Oniyor Shukurah Oniyor.